Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. You know who I am, I'm Tom. Wow, what can I tell you? The last few days have been so exciting. I tell you what, I am ecstatic. I don't know about the rest of you. I know half the United States is right now crying in their soup, and the other half, of course, is uneducated white guys. We're happy. Now, the educated people, you're not happy. I don't quite get that, but that's cool. Whatever. The whole point is that now we got to all come together and make this country great again. And as you know, I did go to the final Raleigh Trump rally, and I was pretty much behind the scenes. You know, what can I say? I was as close to Donald Trump as you are to me with this camera, okay? And I actually interacted with the Secret Service because I was standing right beside the guy. And if it wasn't for that one little barrier, I mean, basically I was 2 foot away from the guy, the Secret Service guy. All right, enough of that. The dust has got to settle, okay? I know everybody right now, there's a bunch of idiots out there rioting in the streets saying he's not our president. Guess what? Unless you plan on moving to Canada or to Mexico, he's your president, whether you like it or not. Get used to it. I know there's a bunch of sniveling, tree-hugging liberals out there, or whatever the hell you are, Democrats, that right now you guys are all upset. And you need to be upset, because the bottom line, for the last 30 years, you've been fucking everything up, whether you believe it or not. This country's in not that great a shape. 1.5% growth, $20 trillion in debt, and 31 million people on food stamps, but 51 million people on the unemployment line. Give me a break. If you call that progress, then you got a real reality check problem, okay? Or you need a massive reality check, a checkup from the neck up. And I understand, this, all togetherness stuff, and love thy neighbor. I love all my neighbors. My neighbors love me, even though I walk around with a pistol on. I got a retired African-American female who used to work in New York at 30 years in a transit system. Her and I are best friends. I don't have a problem with black people, Chinese people. I don't have problems with Russia. In fact, thank God, Putin and Trump and the United States and Russia are going to finally get along. Hallelujah. It's about damn time. First taste of cold beer at the end of the day. All I can say is I hope everything works. Now we're getting ready to put tariffs on China. We're getting ready to put tariffs on Mexico. We're going to eliminate the, NAFTA. We're going to eliminate the ICC or ITP or whatever it's called, the Trans-Pacific Trade Partnership. That's going to go down the toilet. Hopefully Obamacare will be repealed. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm 60 years old. I cannot afford health insurance. Okay? Let me just be real straight. I could pay for the monthly payments, but you know what they would be? I already checked into it. $800 a month. Hell, my mortgage is $800 a month, so I'm going to pay $800 a month premium every month with a $3,000 deductible to get on a health care plan? Screw that. That's bullshit. And besides, we need less government in our lives, not more. Trump's talking about taking the government out of education, which that's great. Funding the student loans. We're going to get out of the student loan business, and I think that's great too. There's so many things that we need to just quit spending stupid money on that is none of our damn business, that should be handed down to the states for regulation and support and or implementation, okay? Enough about all that crap. But the whole point is, thank God Trump won. I called it. Maybe I'm going to get into political analyst, become a political analyst or something, I don't know. Probably not. Then they'll hate me, whatever. But the whole point is that it's over. 2 years of listening to all, and you know what? My emails, I used to get 20 emails from Trump a day. Now I get 0. Thank God for that. Nothing personal, but I'm tired of all the junk mail. All right, another taste of beer. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Okay, today's Thursday. I've already finished up a whole bunch of work this week on a bunch of referrals, picked up another real estate agent, got a bunch of work from him doing some, just basically get-readies because he's got some houses on the market obviously for sale and there's some things that are broken. So I went on a bunch of service calls yesterday, made a bunch of money. That was cool. And that was out of nowhere. This weekend, starting Friday, I go to the hospital. And this weekend, I got to put up the Christmas lights. It's going to be 29 degrees Saturday night. Holy shit, it's going to be cold. But I've done it before, and it was cold as hell. During the day, it's like 60. It's like perfect weather, so that's cool. And anyway, that project is a big paying project. That actually pays for my entire month of December, just that one job. And then come back January 1, and then I charge them again to take it all down. So that pays for January. So I got December and January already financially taken care of. No big deal. The next big thing for me is I've got to get back up to the farm. I've got to complete the insulation and the sheetrock, the ceiling on inside the little house. I've got to get that thing buttoned up. My little Mr. Heater, my Big Buddy heater, that thing works awesome, man. Thanks for all the comments on that video when I bought that, because I tell you the truth, I really love that particular machine. It works really good. And also too, guys, thanks a lot for pushing me well over 3,000 subscribers last week. And wow, and the view count, I mean, I couldn't believe it. In literally 2 weeks, I got over 25,000 views. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that very much. Oh, tomorrow's Veterans Day. Don't forget to honor your veterans, which obviously the Democrats don't know how to do because they've done shit for the veterans. You know, let me tell you a quick story. The house that I had before this was down in Fayetteville, North Carolina, which is part of Fort Bragg. The VA hospital there in Fayetteville was rated the #1 worst hospital in all the United States, right beside Walter Reed, okay? So now that's my hometown, okay? And that was the worst VA hospital, and believe me, it was always a nightmare there. I've been in there and it's a nightmare. So the bottom line is hopefully that part gets straightened out. Remember, honor a veteran tomorrow. The Golden Corral across the street is offering a free dinner for all veterans tomorrow, because you know where I'll be. I'll be at the Golden Corral getting some free food. And anyway, that's always a good event. I go there every single year for that. So then what I'll do is this weekend I might do some videos while I'm up there at the hospital putting the Christmas lights up. I mean, it's just boring. What can I say? It's like decorating a lot of trees, you know, and a lot of bushes. You know, it's just boring work. It's just good paying work, but it's going to be boring. Other than that, you know, thank you guys for watching my channel. You know, let me tell you something. With almost 400 videos up, almost 500,000 viewers, over 3,000 subscribers, I make nothing with YouTube. You know why? Because I don't play their game. You know, I'm not enrolled in any of their classes. I'm not enrolled in their, Creator Academy. In other words, I do the videos strictly for my enjoyment and your enjoyment, okay? So just keep that in the back of your mind. When I say thank you, I mean it because of me, all right? I'm saying thank you, not my wallet saying thank you, because I make nothing from YouTube. I'm at like $2.02. I actually lost 50 cents just because of one video went a little shitty in another direction, and because of the elections, everything just went, you know, there was zero activity for 48 hours on YouTube. I figured as much, because once I put up all those political videos of me being at the Trump convention, you know, that got about 1,000 views for the last 5 videos. You know, no big deal. But then it went flat for 48 hours. And that's just the way YouTube is. They constantly recalculate every single day. So I'm not making any money, you know, and that's not what this is all about. Now, if I was making money, it'd probably be, hell, I don't know what I would be. I'd be the same person. But the whole point is that that's not what I'm doing these videos for. Now, as far as all the different questions you guys have given me and asked me about my business, and, you know, I want to know this, I want to know that, how do you do this, how do you do that? What I can say is that I get a lot of people that ask the same questions over and over and over again, that I've already answered those questions to other subscribers or other people who just watch my video or watch my channel series. And what I'll do is I'll say, you know, go refer yourself back to several videos, and then you can get the answer for something I've already answered. You know, get your questions answered. It's not that I'm trying to be mean to you or nothing like that. It's just that when you got almost 400 videos up, I don't even remember half the videos. I know what they are, but I'd have to go searching for them myself. So when you have a question, read through the comments and also look back through some of my videos, because it's under Prepper Life or under Mr. Fix-All or Handyman. You know, anything that deals with the handyman business or Mr. Fix-All or Prepper Life, you'll find 90% of my videos, okay? So, hopefully, the weather is awesome. It's cold as hell, but during the day it's gorgeous. In the morning it's a little cold. It's getting down into the 30s now, but that's perfect. That's what I wanted. Business is again, it's great. It's smooth. I'm getting work. You know, the hospital's calling me back. I'm getting, you know, back in with a lot of work there. So everything's groovy in my world. And again, I just hope we all take this opportunity to all work together. Unite as one people, Americans. You know, you have to remember something. I was a German citizen for 56 years of my life. It took me 3 days to fart with the election system. I had to go down to the State Board of Elections. I had to go down and raise hell with those people about this, that, and the other, because I'm not in the system anywhere. Even though I'm an American system, I'm not in the voting system. So I had to get all that shit straightened out. Then I was in the wrong damn district precinct during my first time voting, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So the bottom line is the lady there, she was being kind, but she put me under a provisional ballot in Durham County when I actually live in Wake County and in Orange County. So that also could have been a problem, because they could have also, in the letters that the State Board of Elections sends you, they flat out tell you that there's a chance that your vote won't be counted if they can't verify your information. So I went down to the State Board of Elections personally and talked with one of the managers and made damn sure that my information was logged in on the computer. But it still has to go under a provisional ballot, and I have to vote in my precinct, which I did. I did that literally right across the street at an elementary school. I got registered. In fact, my neighbor was there. You know, the African-American older lady that I tell you about, she's a volunteer over there. She's already retired. Her and I are best friends. Like I said, we were over there joking, kidding around, and I went over there and voted. Now, in the state of North Carolina, just a little bit more information. Governor McCrory is in a contested race with Cooper. Cooper, I don't know a lot about Cooper. I know McCrory. You know, HB2 is a big thing here in North Carolina. But Cooper has got a 5,000 vote lead, okay? So that's less than 1% of the total vote. So now they have to go into, not a recount, but they go into mail-in ballots, military delayed voting, which they get another week, and also provisional. My vote for Governor McCrory and also Donald Trump are in the provisional ballots, in the provisional ballot box. So my vote's going to be counted next week. But since Trump's already the president, it doesn't get down to that situation for him, but my vote counts very heavily for Governor McCrory to become, you know, to stay as governor here for the state of North Carolina. Okay, guys, this video's been long enough. I just wanted to give you an update. You know, this is just one of those things. I knew this was going to happen. You know, I knew Trump was going to win, because all the Democrats and all the damn politicians, all the lobbyists, all the damn power brokers, you know, all the big money, the Koch brothers, those morons, you know, all the Hollywood people. You know, the one thing you guys fucking didn't consider is the uneducated white guy. We kicked all your fucking asses, and that's what it's all about. And not only that, at the last Trump rally, there was Chinese for Trump, there were Mexicans for Trump, there were blacks for Trumps, Afros for Trumps. You know, they had even a guy said Africans for Trump. So the bottom line is that, and women for Trump. And there were young college kids there, all surrounded by young college kids. So you guys in the media, all you political analysts, CNN, that's you. Fox, you guys are okay. MSNBC, fuck you guys. You got it all wrong. Megyn Kelly, you're a bitch. The bottom line is, I saw you cry. Hillary Clinton, have a good day, go retire, see ya. Thank God the Clinton dynasty is over with and we don't have to deal with you and blowjob Bill anymore. So, I hope I didn't offend anybody. If I did, well, guess what? Talk to Trump, because he's obviously offended half the United States. But you know what? The other half, we're good. We're happy. So if you guys are miserable, I don't care. Get over it. All right, guys, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. See, you're over there, I don't know. Give me those thumbs up. Leave those comments. And I'll see you guys on another video. This time, I'm out of here.